please.
Good morning, my name is Molly Lemond, and today I'm going to share with you 3 broad groups of munitions that go on the F-16 Fighting Falcon that make it the amazing warfighter that it is. An article published on September 23, 2015 by the United States Air Force and posted to their official page states, in an air combat role, the F-16's maneuverability and combat radius, distance it can fly to enter air combat, stay, fight, and return, exceed that of all potential threat fighter aircraft. The F-16 is an amazing aircraft with tons of capabilities, but it wouldn't be anything without its munitions. It would just be another bird in the sky. We're going to talk about countermeasures, bombs, and missiles, and with introductions out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started. Countermeasures are devices loaded on the F-16 that are intended to, when they go off, distract the enemy attack weapon. Chaff is a non-explosive countermeasure that when it is ignited, it shoots out a giant cloud of aluminum-like material that confuses and scrambles the enemy radar. Flare is an explosive countermeasure, and it burns so hot and so bright that it actually attracts the missile from the enemy to it rather than the F-16 that launched it. Both countermeasures are extremely important in the defense of the F-16. Just as important as the defensive countermeasures are the offensive munitions, such as bombs. There are 2 broad types of bombs that go on the F-16, but there are tons of versions of bombs. The 2 types we're going to talk about are the general purpose or unguided bomb and the guided smart bombs. The unguided bombs or the general purpose bombs are usually 500 pounds or 2,000 pounds, both of which can go on the F-16. They don't fly these as much because typically they're used to take out giant enemy airfields or big targets like that, and you usually need a lot of them. Because the F-16 is a little bit smaller than a bomber, it can't hold as many, therefore it typically uses the guided bombs. The guided bombs are actually the same bomb body as the general purpose bomb. What makes it smart is the tail kit that goes on the end of it, which has a GPS antenna in it to direct it to where the pilot wants it to go, so it's going to hit the target. I've got 2 pictures. This is a guided bomb. This is the tail kit that makes the smart bomb. This is the general purpose, and this is what makes it the smart bomb. This right here is the GPS at the end. And the second picture is the general purpose bomb. As you can see, it's a lot less sophisticated, and like I said, it's not nearly as precise. Lieutenant General Charles Brown was quoted saying, "We do a lot of precision-guided munitions," in an article written on February 17, 2017 by Paul D. Shinkman of U.S. News. This just means that these bombs are insanely important and very high-tech, and they're used on more than just the F-16 aircraft. We've talked about countermeasures, we've talked about bombs. Now it's time to talk about the most precise munition on the F-16, which are their missiles. There are 2 broad categories of missiles that can go on the F-16, the air-to-air missiles and the air-to-ground missiles. Air-to-air missiles target enemy aircraft and enemy missiles that are being shot at the F-16. One specific type of air-to-air missile is the Air Intercept Missile 9X, or more commonly known as the AIM-9X Sidewinder missile. On June 19, 2017, the staff at Defense Daily wrote an article about the missile stating, "It's the USA's most advanced short-range air-to-air missile capable of using its data link, thrust vectoring maneuverability, and advanced imaging infrared seeker to hit targets behind the launching fighter." These missiles are insanely smart and really help the aircraft do what it's intended to do. The other type of munition, or the other type of missile, is the air-to-ground missile, which targets enemy facilities on the ground as well as tanks. And it can target them using lasers and heat-seeking. Both missiles are extremely important, and as I said, the most precise of the munitions, but all 3 make the F-16 the warfighter that it is. The F-16 Fighting Falcon is a very versatile fighter with a range of capabilities. Its countermeasures defend it from enemy attack, while its bombs and missiles make it the diverse use of taking out other enemies. and that's what really gives it the diversity and makes it the warfighter that everyone wants to fly. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you all have a great afternoon.